they contacted me. I went and took a short audition. He said, "You're hired." And so I went back home and got all my stuff and
drug me with it.
And I wasn't going nowhere without her.
Really? You were down there in the Hayride and all those places?
Yeah, but I didn't play then.
Wow.
And I said, my sister goes where I go. And so then she started singing a little bit, and I said, wait a minute, she can sing. So
yeah. And
then we met this one, and that was it.
Oh my goodness.
The birth of Betty Amos with Judy Jean.
See, you got one real, wait a minute, Judy, one real calm person, you got one firecracker, and one in the middle. So you know.
Lukewarm water.
I'm the calm one.
Well, what was the first record that you did together as a trio?
18 Wheels.
18 Wheels are rolling.
18 Wheels. And how did that song come about?
We were traveling.
We were traveling, and I said we needed a song, and I said, well, I'll just write one right now. And I said to, well, wait a minute, I had to ask Daddy first. I said, Daddy, how many wheels are on your truck, that you drive? He said, well, honey, there's 18. I said, that's the name of our new song. 18 Wheels are rolling.
All three of us started then, so
Yeah,
on the record is all three of us wrote it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
18 wheels are rolling, that diesel's open wide. My truck driving man's coming somewhere down the line. Woo!
Stick, can you tell me, because when you were singing on that, you mentioned to me that you had a cleft palate.
Yeah, I was born, our mother had a cleft palate, and I was born with a cleft palate.
And did it hinder your singing or help, or what?
Well, yeah, when you have a cleft palate, you talk through your nose, and everybody makes fun of you. And I hated screwing.
But I got her.
She wouldn't let me hide.
I said, no. I said, you can do it. And you did. And you became the best high second we ever had.
And then I had 3 surgeries.
Okay.
The first one was the worst, but I'm proud I did.
Yeah, and then you kept singing since that point.
Yeah, she wouldn't let me quit.
That's right. You're my sister, and you can sing. You can do it.
That's incredible. Well, I love that record. And you wrote a lot of other songs during that time.
Yeah.
One of my favorites is The Cat and the Rat. Can you tell me about that song?
Yeah.
We were just sitting around, and
we were in the motorhome. I was driving. And she's over there laughing and laughing to herself. And I said, what in the world are you laughing about? And she says, I've got a song called The Cat and the Rat. And she was telling me, I'm telling you, it was funny. And when we recorded it, the musicians, Pete Drake and all of them, they dropped off. They fell on the thing. They were laughing so hard.
You going, drat that cat?
Yeah, I said,
well, do it. No. There was scat you cat. Go eat up that rat. He ate a hole in my floor. Drat that rat. He's ate up the cat. Now kitty won't meow no more. For kitty won't meow no more. No more.